is exactly like what's in my purse, except for it's what's in my dog leash and what's in my, oh, thank you, walk bag for me and Tum Tum. Oh God. Okay, number one, he has his Sassy Wolf harness with the clip on the front and a clip on the back. I like this one personally. It's a second generation or something like that of them because it actually has the adjustable straps for his neck, which has been a problem because his neck is so tiny and his waist is a little bigger. I mean, not a little bigger, it's still an X small, but we've had trouble doing size of his neck in this, so this harness has worked great for us. He does not use the front clip because he like stumbles over it and he's super not used to it, so we use the back clip. And when we go outside at night, he also has this detachable light that does flashing, regular, and that attaches right here with his leash clip, so that way people can see him, cars can see him, stuff like that. So this is always on his treat bag. Here is his leash. We do this one because he's still learning like no pull. We're still working on it, so he does a shorter leash just because of that. But he has a lot on here, so let's talk about it. So this one is his new one. He used to have one that had sanitizer in the bottom, and that was like our favorite, but it broke. So this is his new one. It has his Earth's Best in it. This is his little dog bag thing, and it does have a flashlight in the bottom, which has become really helpful. I do wish it also had some kind of sanitizer, but that's okay. He also has a little Scooby-Doo tag on there just to be cute. And then he has this, which this is his treat bag. It has all his little treats in it, and they're in a baggie so that they stay fresh, because if they're not fresh, he will not eat them. I'm trying to open it, and it's very hard one-handed. So he's got a little baggie of treats. This is just basically his treat bag. Then he has his little detachable light, which we only put on at night, and he has a little donut figure thing, just again for decoration. And then we also have this, which is protection basically for us ladies when we walk out at night. We have a pepper spray, and we have a little thing that you stick between your hands like that on here, and this is detachable so that we can hold this during walks if we need to. So yes, he does have like 2 accessories on here that are just accessories, but he loves donuts, so we got him this little donut keychain to add to this, which we really should probably put on the zipper. And then he loves Scooby-Doo, so we added that as well. So I also have this little spare bag, which is for everybody else to use. I use my Ravenclaw bag, but this is the other bag that anybody can take. A lot of this stuff is going to be similar to what is in my purse, my Ravenclaw purse. So we have antibacterial wet wipes for us, extra dog bag roll, a first aid kit miniature, Kleenexes, a dog wipe thing. This is actually one of those like little washcloths from the dollar store, and we found all of the Scooby-Doo ones and bought them for him. He has this little pop-up water bowl / could be food bowl, either one. And then he also has this little Plentiful Restore Balm for his toesies for summertime. He only keeps this in there usually during extreme summers and extreme winters, not just like regular fall, but like if it's extra cold outside or if it's extra hot outside, he uses this. His leash for this bag broke, so this is normally green, but he has an extra leash in there as well. And then I usually take his clicker. Wow, good response time. This is just his training tool that if I need to get his attention, I click it and I can get him to look and pay attention and focus on me instead of other things and other people. So, yeah. Okay, my purse is going to look pretty much the same. So all of this stuff is in there, including this, which is like technically for a seatbelt. It's supposed to go in a car, and it's like one of those little tethers. But I like to use it so that I can hook one side to his leash and one side to my purse, like right here, so that I have more control at the park and I can be hands-free in case I need to, or if like I feel uncomfortable or anything like that. But usually he has all of this stuff with him as well, and this is actually the leash that goes with my bag. And I also have a first aid kit. I also have dog bags, wipes, all the things. And then in the front pocket I put my phone, and then in this big pocket I usually have this, which is my taser, which I should definitely there it is. Clearly I haven't used it in a while, but I have my taser in here. It looks like just an iPod, so it's really easy to just like pretend I'm texting, or like just hold it and like make it look like I'm just holding a phone, but it's taser. And I keep it with me anytime me and Tommy go on walks outside of the complex, and if we go on walks around the complex at night, just to be safe, because it's a woman thing that you need to do. If we're just going on like a day thing, he usually just takes his little backpack, which has a little thing in the front for dog bags, and then he takes, again, this. He usually takes 2 of these, but one of these is being washed right now. He takes a leash, he takes a spare harness just in case, he usually takes a little hat, and we usually take his lotion, and then I usually take my Ravenclaw bag, and then I have this hooked onto it so that he has extra little things. I usually take a donut with him in here because he likes to travel in the car with a donut. And again, more spare dog bags just in case, because you can never have too many dog bags. I'll have to show you guys the cars sometimes, because both of the cars are decked out with dog boxes that we got from the dollar store, and they're stacked up with like basically anything he would need that we could possibly forget. So if we go on long trips, like let's just say, well, the beach is more a day trip, but if we were like at the beach and then we decided that the weather was too bad and we had to stay there for the night, we would totally be prepared to have everything that we needed. Or if like his leash broke on the beach and I didn't bring my Ravenclaw bag, I brought my regular backpack, there's 2 spare leashes in the car and 1 in his stroller. He has bag sets like this, 1 for treats and 1 for his regular food. That is always in the car, and obviously it's switched out, you know, before it goes bad or anything. And it's sealable, so the food stays fresh, the treats stay fresh, and it stays in the car at all times just in case. If we're going on a trip overnight, anywhere, he has a whole tote bag. Now, I am like, because I think it would be just adorable, make fun of me all you want, but I wanted to get him a little tiny like kid size, but like miniature size suitcase, because I think that'd be so cute. But we don't go on like enough trips or like stay over things to actually like need it, so I'm trying to find one on discount. Anyway, it's not the point. I also found the bags. His treats usually go in this little one, and then his food goes in the big one, and they're specific dog ones, and they're resealable and reusable. We have 1 set that goes with him on like long overnight trips or like sleepover type of things. So this is that set, and then we have 1 set like this in the van at all times, and we have 1 set in our car at all times. But he usually goes with about the same stuff. He usually has this little bag that has his little clothes in it that we want to take for the time. It's a resealable little bag. It's actually from Sassy Wolf, and we've been using it. So he takes that. He takes his double one. Again, one of them's in the wash. He takes his little tiny Harry Potter wand, and then he just takes the basic same stuff. And if we're staying for multiple nights, he'll take his little bath stuff, especially if we're going to like the beach or something like that. So we usually take his little avocado scrubby, and then some of his wash stuff. So he has 1 of these that go with him in this backpack at all times basically. And then he has this little cute just like passport, which we're planning on putting like little pictures in of his little travels. But guys, that was my little dog tour video. I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow.